Hey everyone! So I thought I'd start getting stuff for my Mavic Air now that I've started flying again and wanting to get back into videoing a lot. And what I have here are 2 packs of ND filters for the Mavic Air. And you might notice that they're pretty much the same. So what's going on here? So the reason for this is when I had the Phantom 3, I had a set of PolarPro ND filters. The term that everyone uses for ND filters is that they're sunglasses for your camera, but they also help with videography, giving you that cinematic look by reducing the shutter speed and giving you things like motion blur. And the best way to do that is to use an ND filter. So having experience with PolarPro before, I started looking for some for the Mavic Air. Now I did a lot of research, did a lot of looking around, and I came across a really good deal for a set of Cinema Series ones, which are one of their higher spec models for the Mavic Air, and it was a pack of 6, and you would get your ND 4, 8, and 16 filters, and then you would also get them in polarized format as well. Now in Australia, the retail on those is probably in the $230 to $250 mark, but I found a really great deal through one place. It was advertised at $155, so of course I figured that's something to jump on. It's a decent starter pack, but it would be of the higher quality. Now when it arrived, I got this set here, and if you saw in my previous shot, the cases actually look very similar. But you may notice that, that this says it's the standard series. I didn't notice that until I actually had a look at the lenses themselves. The filters have a black ring on them, and I definitely did order the cinema pack, which are distinguished by a gold ring around the lens. So everything had been good up until this point. Time from doing the transaction to receiving the items was extremely quick and quite impressive. So I wrote to them on a Sunday. Didn't expect, that I would hear back from them until at least the Monday, but within a few hours I had a reply, and they had said that they had put the listing up in error. The price was for the standard set, but because it was their stuff up, they were going to honor it. And not only that, they were going to send out the cinema set, and include in there a return satchel so that I could return the incorrect product. If that's not a good example of how to conduct business, I don't know what is. So I'm giving a shout out here. The seller was on catch.com.au. They were called Drones Pro, but I've since found they have their own website. It's drones.com.au. And so just for being honest and straight up, just making this a really pleasant experience, yeah, I just can't recommend them enough. So yes, that's why I have 2 at this very moment. You can see the cinema set. Hopefully you can see on the camera they have the gold rings, and I got it at an unbeatable price. So I'm looking forward to flying the Mavic Air. Now I'm obviously going to return the standard pack, so I'll make sure I do that straight away in their pre-filled out form. So yeah, again, thanks to drones.com.au. Amazing stuff, guys. But anyway, I am looking forward to flying the Mavic Air with these new filters and seeing how they go. Now with the Phantom 3, I actually used the ND32 the most, I found, just because in Australia we have a lot of bright sun, and that just seemed to be the best middle ground filter. This pack obviously doesn't include the 32, but I'm interested to see how these ones go anyway, and maybe I'll get a 32 later on. It does come in a different pack, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, I haven't flown too much recently, just been a bit busy on the weekends. The weather though in the winter is starting to improve, and the days are starting to get longer, so hopefully there'll be some opportunities there for that. Anyways, so just a quick one really. I've got some more toys to play with for the Mavic Air, and I'm looking forward to trying them out, and just shouting out for some really good business practice. Drones.com.au, thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are legends in my mind, and I always feel that if you do a good to exceptional job, that should be recognized just as much as a bad experience. So yeah, guys, get onto them. I'm not getting paid anything for this, and I'm certainly not getting any further discounts anyway. I'm sure they're going to be a lot more careful about their listings in the future, but yeah, enough rambling from me. I hope you're all having a good day, and I will see you in the next one whenever that comes. Yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.